If you have ever made the following statements, you might be struggling with the spirit of pride, beloved. She got a man or get married before me, and I'm out here living for the Lord and being abstinent and keeping my legs closed, and everybody already knows she living a life of promiscuity, being passed around, and she get a husband first, God? How can they afford to live there and drive that and wear all this designer and be living this life I'm seeing on social media when we were in school, I was the one that was studying. I got better grades than them. I went to college. I went to the military. I did whatever the right path was supposed to be, and I managed my money better. And yet I'm over here living like this and having the pinchment, and they over there living the good life and wearing that. That's supposed to be me. Or how come you elevated them and gave them a position and moved them up, and I'm the one that's really, out here in your word every night, 3 times a day, and I know I pray better than them because I heard them that day. They don't even know how to flow like me, Lord, and me and you like this, and you letting them, they just joined church. They're a babe in Christ. How are they already, just getting all of these blessings, and I've been serving you for the last 30 years, even though I really just started actually following the word maybe 2 years ago, but still, Lord. Now, on the surface, some of those, you're going to be like, what? That is true. That's just, what's wrong with that, Christian? Well, my young adult ministry, we are reading the book of Job right now. And baby, that book of Job, chapter 29 and chapter 30 specifically, go read it. Quick, short reads, but go read them. Will gather you, honey. Because Job, as we know, is described as a man that's blameless. He does all this good in the community. He was a devout, religious man. He would pray and pray for his children and do all these things, and still was given to the homeless and the widows and being the things that we say would make a good person, right? And yet he still struggled with pride, because when you get to chapter 29 and 30 and life is not going his way, and we start feeling away and we start ranting out to God, you start hearing those pride issues coming out line by line. And it's a whole bunch of I helped the poor and they blessed me. And I helped people find their way. And I was the one that blessed people. Whoa, me? No, God was working through you. And because he was working through you in such a mighty way for so long, you messed around and got it twisted and thought it was you. It was because of you were so holy and good. You not God. God was gracious enough to let you have these blessings and give you enough to give to others. But one thing God will never do is share his glory. And when he knows you done got a little too big for your britches, to the point where your actions might be pure, but the motive and your heart posture, the Lord always care about that heart posture behind your charity is rooted in, you like how it praises you, not how, me giving this to the poor, me helping these people, me being this upstanding person like God called me to do is going to bring people back to Christ. Not because I am good, but because I'm human just like you. And if he can work through me and do these things and let me be so dedicated, it's supposed to show, he can do it through you because I know better than you. I'm just a vessel. And when we forget that we're just a mere vessel, a conduit, then that is one way to guarantee yourself a season of humbling. You want to know how you can guarantee a first-class flight to humbling? Start being prideful. And so we have to be very cautious, because we think pride means, I'm just walking around being rude to people. Watch out, coming through. I'm the best, I'm the baddest, whatever. No, it comes out in those statements like that, because if you really want to break it down, the pride is in that you ever thought that you were just entitled to this. The fact that God never had to give you any of this. So who are you to be like, God, how dare you take this away from me? And how could you do this? It was only by his grace and mercy that he allowed you to have it in the first place, because all have sinned and fallen short of the glory of God, and nobody is good but the Father. Humble ourselves, beloved. And I say that us, because it checked me before it checked you. Let it bless you like it blessed me.